Hello everyone, this is Dave from Fun Views Tutorials, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to go through how I created this sparkling golden holiday wreath. I wanted to do something that was monochromatic and full of shine, and the final results definitely didn't let me down on the sparkle factor. Stay tuned till after the intro and materials list, and let the magic begin. And we're off. I have my 6 rolls of Deco mesh all out of the packaging, and usually the first thing I do is I cut all of my strips that are needed for this. For each one, I do about 7 inches. That's typically what I do for my Deco mesh wreath lengths. Now there's 2 options to cut. The first one, like I'm showing right here, is to use your cutting mat, measure that 7 inches, and make a nice clean cut. You'll probably do a better job than I did on showing you here. There is another method also that you can use that I use all the time. Now it just so happens that this one length here is 7 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the entire roll of Deco mesh all the way around my cutting mat. And I'll show you in a few minutes or a few seconds, and with the magic of television, this is all gonna speed up. I just keep rolling until I get that whole roll around that Deco mesh. Now here's the end. I take my scissors, slide it in between the mesh and the board, and I just cut right through. Now once you've cut, make sure you keep holding on to that Deco mesh, otherwise you're going to lose your spot there. I just take the roll off and again, make another cut. And your entire roll is cut to 7-inch lengths. And for each one of the little strips there, I just take it apart and put it to the side. So I'm going to cut all the rest of them. And they're all cut. And now we are going to put them all together. For each bundle, you'll see one bundle there at the top left. I use 4 Deco mesh strips plus 1 Chanel stem. So for the first one, I just roll it up, slide it between my 2 fingers, put my fingers together, take the other one, roll that up, and slide it down again. Now for me, I don't mind if my rolls are not 100% perfect. It all depends, if you want a tight roll, a looser roll, that's totally up to you. Now we take that Chanel stem, find the middle, slide it along your fingers with your right hand, grab that Deco mesh, and with the left hand free, you can now twist and create your bundle. Nice and simple, eh? And now you just have to do it how many other times? Look at all that Deco mesh. It ends up being 120 pieces of Deco mesh and 30 bundles you're creating. That's a lot. And I'm all done. And I'm going to start placing it onto my wreath. The first one I do is anchored to that cross wire there. So I use the second and the third wire only. And for the very first one, I use that cross wire as well, just to anchor it. You can see here it doesn't move. Now for the second one, I just put it in between, again, those second and third, you'll see there, wires, slide the chenille stems through, and give it a really good twist. Secure it in place. And of course, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the wire frame is facing down for this procedure here. So once you've got it there, just slide it down, and then you can actually finish up the rest. For each section, I do 5 bundles. So there's 4 pieces of deco mesh in each bundle, 5 bundles per section. And when I get to another crossbar like I am here, I do another anchor. So again, I take those chenille stems, I wrap it around the second and the third wire, and I also secure it to the anchor as well. I get that in there. And what I'll do is every 6th bundle, when a wire anchor comes around, I will actually do the same procedure. And with the magic of my wonderful video editor, I can speed up this process while you watch me do it, and it's done in a couple of seconds. At the very end of all of this, I had 2 left over, and totally dependent if you want to add them or not, but I just figured I made them anyways. I found a couple of spots where it was a little bit vacant, so I just threw those 2 in there, flipped it over, fluffed it up a bit, and there you go. That is your base. Now I'm going to cut the ribbons. After a few attempts, I did 8 inches, 10 inches. I decided that the 12-inch mark is going to be the best for what do I want to achieve on this wreath. So here I am, I'm just kind of fiddling around, seeing if I like that 12 inches. It looks like it's going to be big enough for what I'm accomplishing here today. And then from there, I just cut all the rest of the ribbon. Here it's all cut, and I'm ready to put it all together. So I have that mesh ribbon, I have a wire ribbon, and I just have string ribbon as well. I just lay them down in any order. It doesn't really matter. It's totally up to you. You want to squish the center, and it's kind of like doing the same as the deco mesh. So one hand, give it a little pinch. The other hand, get that chenille stem, find your center, put it through the center of the ribbon, and with your right hand, hold the ribbon, left hand twists. And nice and beautiful. I ended up doing 5 bundles of the ribbon. For me, that was perfect for the look that I was going for here. So I'm just finishing up doing that, and I have all 5 of them together. And now for the placement of the ribbon. Since I did 5, I am going to space them out evenly all across the entire wreath. Now, to place the ribbon on, it's actually the same procedure that you did with the deco mesh. You flip over the wreath, grab your chenille stems, find a spot, and put it on the second and third wire, and secure it with a couple of twists. So they're all down now. I ended up actually cutting dovetails on the wire ribbon and leaving the mesh ribbon square. My next step, and usually this is pretty much my favorite step, is I put all of my Christmas ornaments on just to space it out and see where I want everything to go. I have those sparkly poinsettias, the pearls. I just lay it all down like this, and I move it around to see what I like, what I don't like, and once I'm happy with the configuration, I throw a whole bunch of hot glue down, and I just start gluing down. So that's pretty much it for this wreath. I have glued everything down. I'm going to wait until everything dries, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like once I hang it on my door. And our final reveal. The glue's all dry, and I have it hanging on a white door, which I think makes that gold color just pop. I hope you enjoyed today's wreath making, and I really hope this inspired you to create one of your own. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment down below. And click that like button along with the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new tutorial. I upload every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.